alternative providers that the Council intend to signpost to, such as Birmingham Mind, are also cutting their services to the same group of vulnerable adults. How do Birmingham City Councillors intend to make reasonable and effective alternative care provision for this group of vulnerable adults should these services be decommissioned?
Thank you. I call upon the Deputy Leader, Councillor Ian Ward, to reply.
I think that question needs to be directed to my colleague, Councillor Cotton.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Trewell, for that question, and also giving the Deputy Leader the chance to draw some breath. As the Deputy Leader has mentioned in response to previous questions, this Council has been forced to make around £150 million worth of further cuts next year, thanks to the Government's decision to make cities like Birmingham bear the brunt of the austerity measures. And it means that the budget proposals we will publish in the next few days for 2015-16 will include some difficult decisions. Now, adult social care across the country is under pressure as a result of the cuts. Here in Birmingham, we've already set out how we will work to meet our obligations to those in critical or substantial need and invest our depleted resources accordingly. But that does mean, Lord Mayor, that we've reached a point where our services that support people with those needs, the services that support people that fall outside those critical or substantial needs, are under threat because we simply do not have sufficient resources to deliver them in full. So that does mean that there are some particular challenges around some of our mental health services, as not all mental health conditions meet that eligibility criteria. So in bringing forward the budget proposals, we will be holding discussions with the NHS, who hold the vast majority of the joint budget for mental health commissioning in the city, and we'll be talking with them about how we can best protect those services that provide that support, that prevention and that early intervention for citizens with a mental health condition. I think what we need to do is look at the totality of mental health provision across the city before we take any final decisions on individual services. I can also confirm that the Health and Wellbeing Board will be discussing these issues at its next meeting in January. I think it's absolutely clear that prevention and early intervention works, and we'll certainly do all we can alongside our partners to ensure that we protect as much of this provision as we can. However, the bottom line is that cuts are hitting social care across the country, and we really are down to the wire in trying to meet those substantial and critical needs alone. And I think that's the message that councils, indeed all parties, have been delivering to governments. I was interested to see a letter in the Observer on Sunday signed by the leader of the council, together with other local authority leaders, indeed Conservative and Lib Dem leaders as well. I think it would be helpful if the government started to listen to those representations and release the resources that we need to properly support our fellow citizens. Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor Cotton.